What's up, Peppers? It's your girl Chili, and welcome back to Chili Got Soul. Yes, I do. Now, listen, I'm sure you're like, yo, Chili, what the fuck? Where have you been? Listen, today is my nephew's graduation. We're gonna do a get ready with me. I'm gonna tell y'all where I've been because I understand it's been a minute. But I'm also running late because I didn't know that it started at 12:30, and we don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna get it all done. We're gonna get it all done. Okay. Let me see if I can lower this a little bit so y'all can see the fit. Is it giving? Is it giving? Is it about? Do y'all like it? Okay. Well, this is what I'm wearing off. I got this from, it's called like Queen Leah's Fashions. I found a little boutique like in the middle of like nowhere in Maryland. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing. Sorry about the weird angles. I'm trying my best, okay? We're gonna lay these edges. I know we're gonna get talking. So I feel like the last time that we all talked, I was actually here in DC visiting my family, and I had just recorded the first recording of my song Library. Now I don't know if I told y'all this or not, but long story short, because I'm gonna tell y'all this whole story like later on, whatever. But long story short, I have a song that I wrote like a while ago, whatever, and me and my friends on Clubhouse like sing it sometimes, like, you know, just fucking around. And one day I was on Clubhouse and one of my friends like overheard it, and his cousin manages Tierra Whack, and he really liked the song, and he had me FaceTime the cousin and perform the song for him. And Tierra Whack was in the back seat, which was fucking lit. And yeah, one thing led to another, and they wanted me to make a demo, and they wanted me to come out to New York and stuff, whatever. But before I did that, you know, I wanted to come visit my family a little bit, and you know, kind of take a little trippy trip. So my like 1 month trip to Maryland ended up being like 3 or 4 months, and in that time, I decided I want to move to DC. So I applied to go to Howard, and I found out that I only needed like I think I just needed like 1 or 2 classes. I think it was like two classes, I think, to get my associates, whatever. So anyways, I enrolled back in school, and I was like, this is gonna be cool. I'll go to school, get this music shit popping, and that's gonna be that. Well, girl. So I'm in Maryland's, whatever. Is this not recording? No, swear to God. Sorry, it's not recording. Are you recording? No, yeah, it's definitely recording. Right. Okay, it's recording. Okay. Whew, girl. Anyways, so where was I? So I decided to go back to school, blah, 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 whatever, and making music, and I'm meeting a lot of like people in the industry, like producers and other managers, other artists and stuff, and it's a really cool time. It's a vibe. And during this time, I was talking to this guy who was really cool. So I thought he was really cool, whatever, and we met on Hinge, we went on a couple dates, and yeah, I was having a really good time with him, and you know, we were talking about, you know, if I was to move to DC, we'd be together, you know, this type of shit, whatever. So anyways, girl, so I go back to Houston after a couple months. I feel like I'm missing part of those. No, I go back to Houston after a couple months, whatever, and we're just like full gear into this like music shit. So I'm, you know, booking studio sessions and stuff, and I'm trying to get my song down perfect. We re-record it, and I love the re-recording of it. We go to like a completely different studio and stuff. This one, I forget who told me about this studio. I think I might have just no. Somebody told me about this studio. I think it was my friend Tasia. Y'all should check her out, Tasia Iman. She has really good music. And oh my gosh, what is this, girl? Okay, y'all. So I use this like this fucking it's like a clay deodorant, whatever. You gotta put your finger in it and shit. And I always fuck up and put it on my face. Always ends up on my fucking face. Anyways, so she tells me about the studio, whatever, and it's really dope because the engineer is a black woman. What? I know y'all probably like, okay, and then like, y'all, there's not a lot of like black women like engineers, like, period, like music, mechanical, electrical, all that. So it's always dope to see like a black woman in a space like that. So my song is really raunchy. Like, it's very much sexual, very much feminine power, very much girl power, all that. A lot of sex, and it's great. And she is eating it up. She's like, yeah, bitch, be that bitch. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna be that bitch. And it was a really dope experience. I have like some vlogs like from the recording of this that I'll put up for y'all as well, because I talk a little bit more in detail about like just the difference between working with her and working with the engineer that I had worked with like previously. Oh God, I gotta sneeze. Just kidding. And just how having like a woman that can like kind of understand like what it is that you're talking about and can kind of, you know, help you to exude that bad bitch power. I felt like working with the engineer that I was working with, he wasn't really fucking with the vision. You know what I'm saying? So it was nice to have somebody that was like actually fucking with my music and understood what I was trying to do. You know, I was trying to put on for the 99 2000s type vibe. So yeah, that was a cool experience. So we re-record the song is fucking dope. The song needs to be mastered. I think it still needs a little bit of work. I wanted to re-record it like one more time, whatever. And in this time we decided that we wanted it to launch. I want to say we wanted it to launch in like September or October. So, but I wanted to re-record it one more time before I did that because it wasn't like really giving what I needed to see. Girl, don't you know this ring light was not on the whole time? Is this better? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not a good influencer. Anyways, so we decided, you know, we want to get it right, get it tight, get it right, get it right, get it tight. And yeah, so that's like, I want to say we're like in August around this time, trying to, you know, kind of nail it down, get it to how I want it to be and everything, whatever, right? Well, during this time, like I told you, I'm going back to school. My plan was to transfer to Howard in the spring. So like around this time I would have been in Howard. And I was supposed to graduate like over the summer or over the fall, whatever. I think I was supposed to graduate in the summer. And you know, I think I've talked about this before, but I've always had a really hard time with like college. Like it seems like every time that shit's going like great for me, some like oddball shit just happens, whatever. So I was supposed to graduate, whatever, and in order to apply for graduation, I had to like meet with my advisor for like the final time, whatever. Well, I scheduled this appointment to meet with her. I think it was like 2 weeks before the deadline or something like that. Scheduled the appointment, and it's like the day of the appointment or the day before the appointment, whatever. And whatchamacallit, she's been out of town for like a week. I just want to like preface that she's been out of town for like a week, whatever. She's like out on vacation, whatever. And this was the only time that I could like get her, whatever, because she booked like for the rest of the time. So I think it was the day of my appointment with her. I got an email from her saying that she has to reschedule, she's not gonna be able to make it, blah, blah, whatever. But in reality, this bitch was like on vacation and decided to like stay an extra day, whatever. But what's fucked up about it is that she didn't have any availability for like, I think like 2 or 3 weeks like after that, whatever. Also, this is like my favorite primer. I like looks that are like it looks like I'm not wearing like a lot of makeup. Like that's my vibe. So anyways, Miss Girlfriend is on vacation, whatever, and she come back from her vacation and then she decided to take like another day, and I cannot get in to see her for like shit. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks, and I would like miss the deadline essentially. And so I emailed her, you know, explaining like the severity of like the situation, and she was pretty much just like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, okay, bye." And I'm like, what the? So that shit kind of sent me into, you know, a little spiral of depression or whatever, because it was just like, damn, am I ever gonna fucking graduate from college? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just like, it just seems like it's always stuff that's like outside of my control that's like not allowing me to do that. And yeah, I was real fucking upset. Like, real fucking upset, because girl, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with you? Does your ass want to be on vacation, girl? You have to work. You have a job. Like, wait. So that's what happened with that shit. And I was super depressed, whatever. And, you know, I was really down. And I was like, damn, I'm not going to be able to graduate until, like, the end of the fall semester. But the problem with that was that my application to Howard had to be in, like, the week after the thing. for the graduation. And so either way, like she just fucked me over. Like even if I was to graduate in the fall, whatever, I would still have to wait. I'm sorry. Even if I was to graduate in the fall, I would still have to wait until like possibly like the summer of this year to apply for Howard again. And that shit really devastated me. Like that shit really, really, really devastated me. And I was so upset. I'm like, well, damn, I'm over here trying to get this shit done and like all this stuff, whatever. And to make things even worse, a good friend of mine passed away like that next day. And it was suddenly for me, but then I found out he had health problems. Him and I, we hadn't spoke in a couple years. And that just kind of like, that kind of really fucked me up. I'm not gonna hold y'all. He was really young and just a really like bright, beautiful spirit. And it just sucked. Like, you know, when you think about like, damn, all the time that we spent like not being connected to each other and like you're dealing with all this and like, you know, yeah, that made me kind of have a greater appreciation for the people that are around me, and the people that are in my life. And I just wanted to kind of spend this time with, you know, my friends and my family. So that's what I did. I took, I think I dropped out of school again. I was like, fuck it, bro. If I'm not going to graduate for Lord knows when, like, why would I stay in this shit and it's making me miserable? So, quit school again, kind of plunged deeper into this music shit, whatever. And, like I said, we were preparing for the launch of my song library, and I have a beautiful team. I had like a manager, a stylist, had like a creative director. We were working on getting my music video stuff together. Also, this is Innisfree green tea mist. But we were working on getting that together, and we decided that we were gonna shoot my music video in Atlanta, Georgia. And we had a really cool like plan and idea and everything for it. And my friend's birthday, it was one of my friends from Clubhouse who I've like never met before or whatever, but my friend's birthday happened to be like in September or whatever, and she wanted to plan a trip out there to go to Atlanta. So she invited a couple of us, and you know me, I pulled up. And I also brought the guy that I was talking to from from DC. So he pulled up as well. And we had a really good time, and we were scoping out like spots for the music video, and it was dope. It was a really, 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 really cool little team that was happening there with Tava. So when I came back from this trip to Atlanta, we were kind of like trying to get this music video done. I wanted everything done before my birthday. That was my plan. We had a whole like rollout kind of situation going on, whatever. With how exactly I wanted everything done, and we was making moves, we were making plans. I think the only thing that was really left to do was to find a videographer that worked well for me and that could be in Atlanta, because that is where we decided we wanted to do the thing at. And in the midst of doing all that, Mona Leo, who's a local Houston rapper, she actually just dropped a song with Flo Milli, No Humpin'. It's the remix to her song No Humpin', really good. She had put on her story that she was looking for some singers that could come down to the studio right now. I was like, well, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Shit, I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not, right? I was waiting for her to, you know, to let me know it's my time to fucking shine. And unfortunately, she didn't hit me back. But that's okay. But that's okay. That's fine. And, she didn't hit me back. And I said, like, probably like a week after that or so. Like a week after that, she put back on her story that she was looking for a choir. And that she was having auditions for like a choir, people that have done choral music, that kind of stuff before, whatever. And I was like, well, hello, hi. I think actually my friend Kalia sent me the post. And I registered for the audition. And then I went and I pulled up at the said audition or whatever. And I met some really cool people outside. They were really cool. And went inside. Everybody's all nervous, you know. There's a lot of people there. I think they said that they were picking like 50 people. And I think they said they were going to pick like 50 people. Whatever. And there was probably like, I say like 60 people there, whatever. Well, the thing is about to start. And everybody's kind of, you know, everybody's shooting the shit. Everybody's chatting up and all this stuff, whatever. Get to the audition. And, this girl walks in, okay? Now, mind y'all know, like, Chli's my name. Y'all know that. And my name may have been something before that. May have been, may not have been, whatever. But all that's besides the point. So, this girl comes in, and she calls me, like, my government name. And I'm like, hello? And I realized that it is a girl that I have literally known since, like, middle school. We, like, played basketball together. I don't know why this eyebrow would choose to come off. As my eyebrow choose not to be on my face, but anyway, and we hug, you know, whatever. Her name is Jamie, really fucking cute girl, and come to find out, she is actually Mona Leo's assistant, and I'm like, what? And she's like, girl, I didn't know you was still singing, you know, because, like, I think in middle school I used to do, like, covers, like, on, like, my Facebook all the time, covers different songs and stuff, whatever, and, yeah, so she was like, I didn't know you was still, like, singing. And I was like, of course, girl, why? Yeah, I can't talk and do eyeliner. I can't do it. Let's give us a second. So pretty much, she's like, I didn't know you were still singing. I'm like, yeah, girl, I do this, you know, whatever. And she's like, girl, you don't even really need to audition. I know you can sing. I'm like, purr. Purr. And excuse me, everybody, y'all don't mind if I just get a seat because I don't need to get up there, you know, whatever. And what you call it? Mona Leo comes in. She's a really, really, really cute girl. Super sweet. Looks adorable. And she's like, okay, let me teach y'all the song, pretty much, you know? And they decide that they're gonna stick with the number of people that are there for the choir. And they didn't even, like, end up auditioning anybody. Like, they just decided, you know, the number that was there was, like, the right amount. And, they gave us all some, like, NDAs. And told us about, you know, pretty much what we were going to be doing. Which, obviously, I can't go into detail too much about because of the NDA. And, yeah. It was dope. So, we had a couple more, like, rehearsals. Learning the song, getting the song down and everything. And me and some of the people there who are amazing local artists, y'all make sure y'all check out. I'm going to put their stuff, like, here, but, like, they're fucking amazing. I'm going to put it inside of the little description box at the end of this. Definitely check them out. Shout out to homies. OG to family. Y'all know the fucking vibes. And we're going to these rehearsals and stuff, whatever. And these rehearsals are far. Like, I live outside of Houston, like, on the far north side. And this was outside of Houston on the far south side. So it was like an hour for me to, like, get there and back, whatever. And we're going to the rehearsals. And one day we get to the rehearsal. And they tell us pretty much that they are pushing back the performance, like way back. I think like a month back or something like that. And they're like, so we're not going to be meeting as frequently for these rehearsals. We're pretty much not going to keep on doing this because it's too far. Too far for people to be going, for us not to be, you know, doing the show anytime soon. Girl, I don't know if this is even. It's gonna have to be even today, child. We ain't got time. Okay, so after that rehearsal. This guy who is the producer for Mona Leo's song that's like, the girls outside. Now, he's the producer for the original song. He's the producer, whatever. And he asked if anybody would be available to, after this session, once we're finished with the rehearsal, come down to the studio and help record some music for the artist who's like the original artist for Outside, OG Bobby Billions. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Like, me and like the homies that, you know, I come to know now, whatever, we're all like, yeah, fuck it, we'll go. So he's like, I might not need like all the people that said that they wanted to come, whatever, but like, you know, like let me get your numbers, whatever, and yeah, and we'll go from there. So he tells us where the studio is, and he tells us it's gonna be probably at like 10:30 or some shit like that. And I want to say it was like 8 o'clock. And like I said, I live on the far other side of town. So I was like, girl, I'm not going home and coming back over here and doing all this, whatever. So to the homies, y'all gotta let me know if we doing this or not. So we all in the parking lot, kind of debating, deliberating, like, girl, is we really finna go do this with this strange man that we don't know? Like, is this really finna be the vibes today? We look up the studio, and the studio is like not far from where we are, probably like 20 minutes, whatever, from where we are. And we're like, all right, fuck it. We're just gonna go over there. We'll get something to eat, and then we're gonna make some shit shake. So we go, and the studio is mad creepy, very weird vibes outside. Like, it's not giving. It literally looks like, it looks like a trap house. Quite frankly, I don't even know. It looks like some type of warehouse. I don't know what's going on in there. And I'm like, y'all, I don't know about all this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all this. You know, I was nervous. Whatever. But I'm like, fuck it. I'm with the homies. If I go down, we all go down. Luckily, it was like some guys with us too. So that kind of helped a little bit with the thing. Just a little bit. Because, girl, what? Girl, huh? And, yeah. They let us know that they did like need some of us, whatever, and we end up going into this creepy ass studio, and we walk in, and it's beautiful inside. I guess you can't judge a book by the cover, I guess. It's really nice on the inside, like super nice.
Hold on, bitch, did Beyonce fucking sign?
There's all these like framed albums and framed pictures of people and stuff, whatever. Like literally Beyonce. Like quite literally Beyonce, okay? Beyonce and also Beyonce is there, and Beyonce, and then Destiny's Child, and then Beyonce, like all over the walls. And I'm like, girl, not just where Beyonce and it was at, girl, I'm literally inside of Beyonce's hallway. Are y'all listening to me? I'm inside of Beyonce's hallway. Okay, the studio is beautiful. It's really nice. All types of like there's so much music, so much stuff that's been recorded here. The thing that stands out to me the most is obviously Beyonce, because it's fucking Beyonce. And so there's that. And so I'm, of course, you know, very much shook, okay, because it's fucking Beyonce. And we meet Bobby. He comes in really goofy, like not like goofy, but like he's just like really down to earth, like real down to earth. I didn't even realize like it was him, because when he walked in, he was just like, "Oh, what's up? What y'all doing here?" Like vibes like that. Like, and we're like, I thought we were supposed to be recording with you, friend. You know, like what? And yeah, really cool. We end up making some music. He takes a bunch of pictures with us. We record this song, and he asked us if we can come back like next week. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. So in this time, I, you know, like I told y'all, I wasn't in school. I was waiting for this music shit to kind of pop off and stuff, whatever. But I needed a job. You know what I'm saying? And so I worked at Nordstrom like years ago. Like it was like one of my first jobs, like out of high school. Worked there, and I was going through a really rough time when I was working there, whatever. When I was in college, so like that's the first thing. So I was like really very much like, girl, fuck this job, you know. And I would kind of show up when I showed up. But also, I was also like, it's kind of my first like real bout of depression during that time. And so I always thought I got fired. I always thought, I knew I had to like, you know, take a break and stuff, whatever. Also, y'all, this is Angel. This is Mugler Angel Nova. I've recently got a sample of it and I love it. And I'm going to mix it today with a little bit of this. This is Bulgari. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Bulgari Rose Goldia. Because this smells really good too. So, mixing this with this. I love perfume. I couldn't bring a lot of my perfume with me because obviously I didn't want to check a bag and stuff, whatever. But love a nice perfume. So, yeah, those are the scents for today. Yeah. Up here, y'all ready?
Yeah.
What time is it? What time is it?
12:27.
I got 3 minutes.
Alright.
Alright. So, so anyway, so I saw this like opening for like a job at Nordstrom, whatever. And so I went ahead and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me just like apply. And I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, the worst thing they can say is no. And come to find out, I didn't get fired. Whenever I was dealing with, you know, that whole bout of depression stuff, my mom actually called my job, and I've been on medical leave for like 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know, a long time. And yeah, so they hired me, and they told me pretty much pull up. And so I pulled up, and they rehired me. And because I had worked there before, they promoted me to a stylist. So I became a stylist for the men's department, which was, you know, that sounds like some shit I would do. Like literally accidentally think I got fired and then get rehired and then get a promotion, shit, whatever. So yeah, that was dope. Anyways, so then I'm working, I'm doing that. I'm recording the music with Bobby, and during this time I can't get in contact with my manager. And I'm gonna go into like more detail in this like later on, whatever, but I'm like really can't get in contact with him. Like I'm doing all these features and stuff, and I'm like, I feel like my manager should be looking over this paperwork. like and I cannot get in contact with him. Like this man is nowhere to be found. Like what the fuck? Steady on Instagram and all this stuff, and he was dealing with like some family stuff, so you know, kind of giving him some grace, you know. But it was weird. Like, it was a really weird time. I'm like, you my whole manager, and, like, where are you at? Like, hello? Like, what? Girl. So, can't get in contact with this man. And I'm living my best life. I'm recording music. I'm working as a stylist. I'm styling a bunch of, like, celebrities. I styled, like, Simone Biles, her fine-ass boyfriend, fiance now. They both fine as hell. Let's talk about that. But that's a different story. Styled them. A bunch of, like, country artists. There is an Afrobeat singer. I believe his name is Olamide. Am I pronouncing it correct? He came into the store. He was looking for a stylist. I was the stylist. So, yeah, you know, fuck it. Living my best life. I'm meeting all these people. A lot of local artists. And, you know, I kind of got swept up into that. My music kind of like took the back burner because of all this stuff that's going on with my manager and stuff, which we're gonna go into deeper detail in that. But yeah, that's pretty much where we've been. During that time I got in a relationship. Me and the other guy, we stopped talking because I found out he had like some racist tweets. Anyways, so I got a relationship with somebody else. That blew up. That was nuts, and that's done. And now I just be lit. You know, I just be going to work, still recording music, still working with Bobby, and like I said, a bunch of other local artists and stuff. Just got another opportunity to work with Mona Leo again, which I'm excited about. And you know, that's pretty much been where I've been at. And now I'm excited to come back to YouTube. A lot of really cool stuff going on. I want to start making some more content about like fashion, of course social commentary because I love that, and of course more story time and whatever else that y'all want to see. But right now I'm running late. I gotta get to my nephew's graduation. I love y'all, and I'm gonna be vlogging the rest of this day. Okay. Did it stop? That wing spot me and Cedar had the other day, that was banging.
That one without me?
Nah, just kidding. We can go away.
Live.
Stop. They got me walking down this hill. They see the shoes. They talking about we gotta walk all the way over there. All the way over there. Who? Whomst? Girl. They done left me. Just to go down this damn mountain by myself. It's so hard being the baddest bitch in the family. Don't cry, fam.
It's sad.
Sending them back up this little mountain because I'm not walking over there. That's not gonna be a thing. They talking we got. I got him a little light skin bear because he likes him. Christopher James Brown.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Oh, look at you!
Door, because I think. What?
All up in the one.
Step right into the video, sir.
Sorry.
Oh, I caught it! Did you see that?
Undie, please. You're stuck into the ground.
That's what you get for
I bought a frame for your
Congratulations!
diploma.